Hey everybody, wasn't planning on doing a video tonight, but with a couple of things happening on Smackdown Live, I guess you can call it the Smackdown Live after Mania, Nitro's take, I'm Kellen Nitro, I figured I'd throw out my opinions on a couple of things. The first thing we can talk about is Paige becoming the new GM of Smackdown Live. It's a way to keep her involved with the company. The last general manager, not named McMahon, of a female persuasion on WWE TV was Vicky Guerrero. And while her wrestling ability was, limited to not very good at most, see this year's Royal Rumble for example, ended up actually being a pretty good mouthpiece. And if there's one thing Paige can do, it's cut promos. And as a face, as she is right now, and she will be a face for a bit off this, I think that's a good thing. But I'd like to see her turn heel. I think her as a heel devious general manager on Smackdown Live, I think would give that brand a shot in the arm for sure going forward. But it's in their back pocket if they need it. Interesting move, but I'm with them 100%. That's a cool move for her, and it's good to see. Second was the debut of the iconic duo. I believe they're just calling them Iconic. Peyton Royce, Billie Kay from NXT, attacking Charlotte Flair in the ring on Smackdown Live. To the surprise of absolutely no one, Carmella comes down and cashes in her Money in the Bank and is the new Smackdown Live Women's Champion. This is a better situation in my mind than what was originally produced, that Carmella was going to come down to ringside and lose and be unsuccessful in her cash-in. I always like cash-ins, and I always like cash-ins that are successful because it adds to that unpredictability of will it happen, will it not happen, etc. The stat, I guess, is that she held a briefcase for the longest time before cashing in, either man or woman, it doesn't matter. So that's a good little thing to have under your belt for your character. And the promo afterwards, she's still a heel, so going forward, you got a heel champion on SmackDown, and you got the face champion on Raw for the women's divisions on both sides. So going into Superstar Shakeup next week, I really don't think that the champions need to switch brands or anything like that. I think there's a lot of flexibility that has been created with all these moves tonight, for sure. Generally speaking, I thought that SmackDown was actually a little bit more entertaining than Raw this week, and that's been kind of the norm. It's been trending that way off and on over the past couple of years with SmackDown Live. It's just a generally better presented and more watchable weekly television show because, again, 2 hours versus 3, and it's typically the superstars that they push are the guys that normally wouldn't get that top spot on Monday nights. So always fun to see. I'll give this one a 8 out of 10 because I thought it was a very watchable SmackDown Live from front to back. But anyways, those are just my two quick hitters of SmackDown Live after Mania. It's a fun show. It's awesome. I haven't seen 205 Live yet, but I'm going to go pop that in. I guess there was a big angle with Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy that came off of that one. So we'll have to wait and see what's going on with that. But anyways, I'm Kellen Nitro, later days, happy wrestling watching. This is my last video of WrestleMania week reviews, so I want to thank you if you've watched every single one of them that started on Friday night and rolled out through. I want to thank Morehouse as well for coming in on Friday and helped me review the Hall of Fame. We did predictions together as well. Shout out to a couple of other friends who helped out with the production process during the weekend as well. They were great. Alright folks, later days. Happy wrestling watching, and we'll see ya. And if you got any comments or questions or ideas on how to improve the channel, float me a tweet at Kellen Nitro or just comment below. We'll see you later, guys.